He called Janus. Janus, that was a Roman deity, an idol. That's good. That's good. You supposed to only love your people. You're right though. Hey bro, you in the spirit, you're right. But in what you gotta understand is get Romans 12. What you gotta understand is that the Romans are back on the earth today. They're known as the Americans. The Romans are back on the earth today. They're known as the Americans. And what? Huh? They're back. They're back on. You gotta understand. We've been here before. This is not our first time hearing this gospel. You understand? So what I'm telling you is like how it was back in the day when they was ruling over our forefathers. It's the same today. They're ruling over us today. You understand? Read.
The book of Romans, chapter 12 and verse 2. And be not conformed to this world.
So the Lord says, don't be conformed to this world. Why? Because this world promotes sin. 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 Like the brother was going over. You shave your beard? Why? By this image. By Christianity. That's what I was telling you. What is the culture of the Hispanic man? Christianity. Let's come back to that. Let's get the beer right quick. Because he said he didn't know. Let's read.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 21 and verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
My brother, you bald your head? I used to, not no more. Right. You clean. You clean. The Lord calls that forehead bald. You clean. Don't make bald. Don't create your head to be bald, right? Like Charles Barkley, right? Like Shaq. Read on.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
Don't destroy your beard. Can you grow more than that? Okay. Whatever you got, let it be. Right. Exactly. Don't destroy it. Don't mar it. You know why you didn't know that? Because of this guy right here. Because of this doctrine. Christianity. Read verse, go back to Romans 12.
Romans chapter 12 and verse 2. And be not conformed to this world.
So don't be conformed to sin. You destroying your beard, that's sin. That's the reason why the Lord put us in slavery. That's the reason why the Americans, aka Esau, is over us today. Read.
But be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
So the Lord says be transformed by the renewing of your mind. You know what helps change our mind? Psalms. You know? I'm going to show you.
The book of Psalms, chapter 19 and verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect.
What?
The law of the Lord is perfect.
What?
The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul.
So the laws of God is what helps you renew your mind back to that God that you're supposed to be. You understand? When we stay in sin, we not that God. We regular men. Go back to Romans 12.
The book of Romans, chapter 12 and verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your minds, that ye may prove that what is good and acceptable, able, that good and acceptable and perfect will of God.
So the laws of God is what's perfect in the eyes of God. Now I gotta ask you, you know what sin is? That's kind of, come on, bro. That's kind of plain. I know my brother, I think he know, but I'm gonna show you what sin is. Read.
The book of 1 John, chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law.
So sin is breaking God's laws. When you shave off your beard, you're breaking God's laws. Like exactly, when you celebrate New Year's, you're breaking God's laws. You eat, what type of food do you eat? You eat shrimp, crab, lobster, whatever you can. But listen, that's something that America promotes. They promote sin. They understand. Get you to 5 and 20. I'm gonna show you this. Yes, sir. Why you on that? Don't go nowhere.
could it be New Year's in the dead of winter? Right. In the dead of winter, we've been brainwashed. We've been, we've been taught to learn, taught to believe anything they tell us. How can it be winter and everything is dead, it's cold, no trees, the leaves are falling off and all that? How can it be a new year? You know when a new year come in? When the grass start growing, the flowers start budding, the leaves start growing back on the tree. That's when the new year comes. Hold on, give me January 7 and 25. But that's what's going on with us. We've been taught garbage, and we've been having this garbage going around in our head all the time and just doing it. We got to start asking, like even with Christmas, right? You got to ask, what's the origin? What's the origin in Christmas? New Year's, what's the origin of it? Valentine's Day, what is the origin of it? They all go back, like he said, to these Greek, Roman, Egyptian mythologies, lies, deities. We worshiping fake gods. That Christmas tree, you go under there to get the present, right? So you worshiping that tree. They got us doing stuff where we don't know why. We got to get better. But look what God say right here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's us worshiping them. They getting us to worship them. We've been brainwashed all these years and we haven't known it because we made it a wicked custom to follow. Look what God say right here.
The book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High.
That's the white man. He spoke great words against the Most High.
And shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
Who's the saints? The Israelites. When the saints come marching in, they talking about us, the blacks and Latinos and Native American Indians. We the only ones gonna go marching in the kingdom. You understand? That's what he's talking about. The saints are the Israelites according to Psalms 148 and 14. Read.
And think to change time.
They think to what?
Change time.
They think to change times. What time they changed? About making a new year in the dead of winter. That's the time they change. They change the leap year. Put it up an hour, bring it back an hour. In the winter, bring it up an hour. In the fall, bring it back an hour. In the springtime, bring it back an hour. It don't make sense. They all try to confuse us because why? They want to stay in rulership here. They want to stay in rulership. But one thing they can't change is what? You know the answer already. And when I tell you, you're going to say, damn. They can't change that. You're 100% right. But they can't change that sun and moon. It come up and down the same way every day. It come up and down the same way in rotation. It got its regular rotation. They can't stop that. That's what God said. Huh? Yeah, but that sun and moon go around regular. That's how we tell the times. When it's a full moon, that's the beginning of your month. That's how you can tell when it's a new month. When you see that full moon, you say, oh, this is the beginning of a next month. Yeah, he said, need the pen, he said. Daniel 7:25. Huh? Yeah, the new moon, the officer gonna show you. I just want to bring this one point out. Read.
And think to change time.
They think to change the times.
And law.
They can't do it. They think to do it, but God won't let them do it. Because the sun and moon go up and down the same rotation. Read.
And they shall be given into his hand.
We was given into the white man's hand.
And they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time.
350 years we've been in slavery. 350 years we've been in slavery working for free. Because why? We broke his law. That's why you got to stop eating the pork. That's why you got to stop eating the shrimp. That's why you got to start keeping the Sabbath day from Friday when the sun go down to Saturday when the sun go down. That one day is a Sabbath day. We got to start keeping these things right and obeying our truth. Huh? You thought what? No. People like me and you. They was for people like me and you. They try to keep you away from who you are. That's why they told you that. You know who run these churches? The theology school. For you to go and get your theology degree, they got to go to college. Who is running that? The Roman Catholics, the white man. All these religions come out of the Roman Catholic Church. That's actually the mother of them all. That's who the harlot, the mother of them all. God knows who she is, and he told us about it. But we got to come back to our book and understand what the things we've been told. God pre-warned us of everything that's happening now, the COVID and all that. He pre-warned us about all this stuff. It's about us to dig in our record book and understand the words of God, the prophecies that God showed us thousands of years ago.
The nations, when you read in Psalms 83, they have came together to cut you off from calling yourself Zebulun, calling yourself Israel. But this is what the nations know. Read.
The book of Judith, chapter 5 and verse 20. And now, therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people.
So, to give you the context, this is a Ammonite, a Japanese. He's talking to another general. What? A Persian, right? Read on.
My Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people.
So if there be any sin in the Israelites, read.
And they sin against their God.
And they sin, what sin again? Huh? No, what is sin? Remember we read sin? The transgression of God's laws. So if they break God's laws, you said what? Right. Shaving your beard, eating unclean food like shrimp, crab, lobster. Like I'm gonna get on my brother right here. He knows a lot of stuff, but he don't got his fringes on. You not having fringes on, that's sin. You know what I'm saying? You celebrating pagan holidays is sin. Read.
Let us consider that this shall be their ruin.
That's going to be their ruin if we said what? It's going to be their ruin if they continue in sin. That's the only way how the white man, the Lord says that the Lord says that the white man is the basis of all men. How is the basis of all men ruling over the gods of the earth? Because of sin. Sin. We are at the bottom because of our transgressions. Because of us. We can't no longer blame the white man. No, the white man is only doing what God created him to do. You understand? Now we got to take accountability for our own actions. The reason why slavery happened is because we wanted to eat the pork. Read.
And let us go up, and we shall overcome them. But if there be no iniquity in their nation.
So on the flip side, he said, but if they don't sin, if they stop eating the pork, if they stop eating the shrimp, crab, lobster, if they remember to keep the Sabbath day, which is not Sunday, which is Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, if they remember to wear their fringes, I'm going to get on them on the fringes, if they remember not to shave their beard, read, if they remember not to celebrate pagan holidays, read,
let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord defend them, and their God be for them, and we become a reproach before all the people.
So the other nations understand something that we don't understand. They understand that God protects us if we keep his commandments.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.